Welcome back to the third iteration of our Chapter 8 on customizing the user interface. In this video, we're going to go over customizing the application JSPs. For JSP customization, there's no widget template support for the portlets. We have a complete JSP override that's needed, so widget templates won't do it for us. And we're going to need to determine how we want to customize that JSP. We have a couple of customization methods that we can use. The dynamic include, the custom JSP bag, fragment modules, and the portlet filters. The first customization method that we're going to go over is dynamic includes. Dynamic includes add content at 2 points. At the dynamic include tag, and any tags that have classes that inherit from the include tag. Dynamic includes are supported in WYSIWYG editors, login portlets, and asset publisher. Here's an example of a dynamic include. What we're doing here is inside of the blog's portlet viewEntry.jsp. As you can see, we've included that dynamic include tag. This is inside of the JSP with a key to a separate JSP. In this case, it's the blog's viewEntry.jsp. Here we have the custom dynamic include component. So as you can tell here, this is a Java class. We have the add component tag that's specified by OSGI. We're adding in a print writer to print line added by blog's dynamic include. And here inside the register, we have a dynamic include registry.register, com Liferay blogs web, blogs viewEntry.jsp. Here we can see an example of how it actually looks when we do the dynamic include. Our next customization method is the custom JSP bag. So the custom JSP bag is actually deprecated as of Liferay 7.0, but you can still use it. The custom JSP bag is used for overriding the portal core JSPs. We're not going to go too much into detail here as it's deprecated, but you can find some more information on dev.liferay.com at this link below. The third customization method that we'll go over is the Fragment Modules. So Fragment Modules actually means an OSGI fragment bundle. So Fragment Modules allow you to override the entire JSP. We need to keep that in mind because it's tightly coupled to the module version. In some cases, this can provide an upgradability challenge. What we're going to do next is go through a step-by-step on how to create a JSP fragment module. So with the fragment module wizard, we're going to create a Liferay fragment module for the desired module JSP, and then override that JSP. Without the fragment module and without the wizard, we're going to have to create a Liferay module, declare the dependencies in the build.gradle and the host bundle in bnd.bnd. And then third, create and override the desired JSP in the same path as the original. Let's go over an actual example here. So we're going to be overriding the blog's portlet viewEntry.jsp like we did in the first example, but with another method. Inside of our Liferay developer tools, we're going to create the fragment module. So we're going to select the host bundle and the file to override. In this case, we have the Liferay blogs web jar as our OSGI host bundle, and we're choosing to override the viewEntry.jsp. Here we can see the actual viewEntry.jsp that we'll be making changes to. What we've done here is added a h2 header, and we've added the text, "This is a JSP overridden by a fragment module." Step 3 is pretty easy. We're going to deploy that to our Liferay bundle and actually test it. And we should see similar results in that we're getting "This is a JSP overridden by a fragment module." Here we need to check out the generated bnd.bnd. We're specifying a fragment host of the com Liferay blogs web jar, and this is going to be bundle version 3.0.0. Let's go ahead and try that for yourself in the following exercise. The next section that we're going to be addressing is the portlet filter. So a portlet filter is an API-based JSP overriding method. It operates directly on the request and/or response content, and it gives access to all content sent back to the client. For in-depth information on the portlet filter, check out dev.liferay.com in the following link. Here we're taking a look at the portlet filter example. What we've done here is implemented a public class blogs render filter, where we implement render filter. We do an override of the doFilter method, and we can put the actual stream manipulation code here. Moving on to the summary for this section. In customization cases where there is no widget template support available, or if the support is not enough, you need to customize the JSP using some of the aforementioned methods. Dynamic includes allow you to inject content into the JSP files. Fragment modules allow you to override entire JSPs. And the portlet filter is an API-based method of overriding the application JSPs.